Alright, mateys and Littleton. My paint job is done. Every part of my car that I wanted purple is purple now. So that's pretty cool. Yours isn't quite there, but most of it.
It's fine.
Most of it. So if you've ever heard anyone say, that'll buff out, today we're going to show you how to buff it out. The good news is I have some great things to demonstrate with. For example, there's a little bit of texture here in my paint, and also some tumbleweed scratched my brand new paint on top of my trunk. So hopefully that'll come out.
That'll buff out.
Good thing is it's a drift car, so yeah. But today we're going to try to teach you guys how to cut and buff single stage paint. The problem is neither one of us has ever done it before, so we're just kind of going to do it like it's normal paint. And the good news is if we burn through it, we have a lot of purple paint. So here we go, guys. So this is what we're going to be using. If you go back to one of my old videos where I'd cut and buffed like spray paint, like it was a single stage and it looked really, really good, it was because I was using a bottle of Meguiar's 105 cutting compound that I still had up until about 2 months after I bought this car when I took it to a drift event. I had it in the car for some reason. Oh, it was because I brought it down there to cut Cole's car after he painted it. And then I took it out of the car when we were at a drift event because you can't just have loose objects flying around. Then I ran it over. So I'm going to post a picture of the G35.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
The classic shot of me drifting and loving this car when I first got it. And there's just this big splatter of Meguiar's 105 cutting compound down the side. So Meguiar's, if you want to, buy the rights to that footage for billboards or anything, hit me up. I didn't take it, but I can point you the direction of the guy who did. And then what we're going to use is Meguiar's 205 cutting, pinish. Meguiar's 205 pinish. But yeah, Meguiar's 205 mirror glaze. Fun fact, Amazon sent us 2 bottles of 105 at first, but luckily somebody had to work extra hours and with broken feet probably at an Amazon factory.
And bottles.
Yeah, to get us this new bottle. So thank you to that person. I hope someday you make more than $10 an hour. And we can't afford like a nice rupees polisher, but we can afford to do
Champ power.
power. Yeah, so champ power.
Or E-Hand power.
Yeah, E-Hand power possibly as well. But we're going to let's open this champ power boy up and see what we got going on in here. Hold on, let me move the camera in and once you guys miss this opportunity. It's also time that I say that any of my friends that work for the rag company are watching, you should stop now. Oh yeah, dude. So you can wash it before you do that.
Noodle mitt.
We're not gonna do that. Here's a pad, yeah, and another one. That's the good one. This one's also good, probably.
They're all powered.
Chance it, dude. From the rooftops. This guy, that one will get rough on your paint. But it's weird because it just looks like an angle grinder, so I don't even want to put it near my paint.
Yo, it came with a microfiber too?
Damn, dude. And this, wow. I was hoping for that. That hardware to put this on there.
Probably.
I love how I'm just putting all this stuff on my brand new paint.
It's fine, you're going to buff it anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll buff
all
out.
of that will buff out. The Amazon reviews were raving with such comments as, it's not a rupees polisher, but it gets the job done. And that's all we're looking to do.
Get the job done.
We were hoping for some instructional goodness from Chant Power, but it seems like that it's pretty well written. So far, this is my favorite. Do not abuse the cord. Never use the cord for carrying, pulling, or unplugging the power tool. Keep cord away from heat, oil, sharp edges, or moving objects. Damage or entangle cords increase the risk of electric shock. Yeah, that'll happen to a guy. You'll get that on these big jobs. Stay alert. Watch what you're doing and use common sense when operating a power tool.
Damn.
Never have, never will. Alright, so we're going to start with the yellow pad because that's what it says to use for compounds. First, let me kind of show you what we're working with here. Right, so it's pretty dusty, even though I washed it yesterday, so obviously we're going to wash that off first, but let me show you guys. I put the hammer down on the roof pretty good. So you can see the light is very clear right there. See that dent? The light is very clear right there because it's super glossy and very evenly laid. But if we come to like this area, you'll see that the light breaks up. Good, bad. It gets exceptionally worse, especially on the trunk lid. So what we're trying to do is get everything as close to this as we can. So McGuire's 105 is kind of like almost like a very fine liquid sandpaper, and then 205 is a polish to follow 105 with. And then the finishing pad you can use with wax, but purple is not where these cars' new design stop, so we're not going to wax them yet because we got to have vinyl be able to stick to them, because we're going pretty hot boy hype out here. Just for the sake of seeing how this is going to work, I'm going to do the trunk with 105 and 205 and
Before, yeah.
That way we can demonstrate that I really don't know what I'm doing.
You should probably go pretty quick and not hold it in one spot, because I don't know how thick this paint is. It'd be a real shame if it burnt through in one spot. Hope that quick detailer works good. I've never used it.
It's quick. If
I've had it for like 6 months.
Smells like cherry.
Yeah, it's cherry scented. That's why I bought it. They had an unscented one and a cherry scented one, and I wanted the cherry.
That's cherry, brother. And this is me acknowledging that some people get the pad wet before they start, and I don't really know what I'm doing, but from what I read on the internet, you don't really need that with cutting compound, so here we go.
God, your workbench is like mine. You got a bunch of shit front of it, so you can't work on anything.
You can't get to it. Alright, time to go away, Shiny.
Time to get stuff flung in my face.
Hell yeah, dude. It's an average Tuesday night.
There's someone out there, I'll pack my bags to Rio. She's a dancer, but I'm a drummer. I'm lost in this world, but I found myself in Rio. On a blanket across the ocean. Ooh. Love is a game, I know I've been afraid. Call me crazy, but don't call me lazy. Keep me alive, don't feed me to these wolves. Oh my Lord, I feel you.
So yeah, ultimately, we could wet sand these and make them look really perfect if we wanted to, but we don't want to. Because unlike a lot of people's drift cars, a lot of people critical of these paint jobs, our drift cars do this thing where they run and you can drive them. So, you know, we don't have time to be doing all this. We got to take them to tracks and use them as drift cars. We do have that luxury. So
It's a privilege.
we're just gonna cut and buff them up and then call it good. We got, like I said, a good amount of vinyl going on them too. Basically want it to we'll show up to tracks and people will be like, damn, these guys know what they're doing, and then we'll drive like ass probably, but at least when we're coming off the trailers, people can be like, yo, these guys mean business.
When we pit next to each other and stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
That's all I want is Instagram clout.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, I mean, it feels really nice, and it's going to, especially after we put vinyl on and wax them, they're gonna shine pretty intense. But yeah, still some texture in there, but whatever, we're not painting. Chappie, take this and then just smash it into this sideways. Alright, sorry, the camera died, but this shot's great because you can see the spot where I didn't spray it very heavy in the hood, because your body's all clear and then your head's right there, and it's like I'm blurring you out of the shot. Whatever, it's good enough for who it's for. We'll just put a green stripe up, put some vinyl right up the middle.
Checkerboard vinyl.
pretty hard to see the texture from a few feet away. So I'm not too worried about it. Also, someone commented about my bumper. He was like, what the fuck happened to that bumper? And this guy was like, side marker delete, I think. And I was like, yeah, I don't run them because I have to take the bumper off to get it on trailers. And this guy was like, paint looks clean, man. You just need to get your new side markers because those gaps look bad in my opinion. So I just took a screenshot of the comment where I said I don't run them because I take my bumper off to put it on trailers and then put it again. There it is. It's hard for people to accept that some people do cool stuff with their cars.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta put your drift car on a trailer because you drifted. But yeah, dude, it's sick. I'm pretty satisfied. I don't think it's quite up to snuff of my favorite YouTube painters.
Sprayway.
Yeah, standards, Sprayway Customs. That guy's so sick, dude. He just does like these crazy candy paint jobs on box Chevys with LSs in them, and I love it so much. So go follow him, dude. He hit 100,000 subscribers. He's popping off. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Get out of there.
Oh no, dude, his paint jobs are nuts. That's my dream.
Me too.
Just like, I'll pay somebody to do all the body work on this car and then have Sprayway Customs do an insane candy
That'd
paint
be
job
sick,
on it.
dude. Collab, dude. I love it.
Dude, I'd be way down. I bet his paint jobs aren't very cheap though.
No,
as well
probably
they
a
shouldn't
lot,
be because
yeah.
they're awesome. But hey, how much did we? This whole paint job was probably like $300.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad at it. All right, well let's get yours in. Alright, we're gonna go eat food and then we're gonna wet sand Jake's car. Just because I really think a lot of it was the primer.
It might be.
Because the fenders came
Well, these
out.
are primer too, is what I was.
Yeah, but they're
But that was shitty primer. Though.
Because you can see the texture. It still looks really cool, but maybe we can smooth it out a little bit. It'll look deeper.
Yeah.
I'm gonna plug my camera in. Alright, so I wet sanded the whole car down to 1500. And now Jake's cutting and buffing again. Is this with the 205 too?
Yeah.
It looks way better. A lot less textured. Some wax, and this thing's gonna be shining. Damn, it makes me want to wax it really bad. But if we put wax on it before we put vinyl on it, it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
All right, there you go, guys. Here, let me give you a screenshot for Jake's car too, in case anyone wants to take me up on this. But if there's any Photoshop artists, we're trying to set up a livery that's kind of a clone of the P51 Voodoo Mustang that used to run Reno Air Races. Well, I think he still does, but it's not cool colors anymore. But it's purple with like lime green and yellow and a checkerboard pattern. So I posted a post, I'll link to that on my YouTube community tab. If somebody wants to Photoshop us up a livery and we use yours, I'll send you some free merch. I'll send you a shirt or something. But you don't have to. If you just feel like doing it, feel free. So thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat at BigB1011. Sorry this video wasn't super eventful. Also sorry it got windy the second I stepped out here with the camera. But yeah, the cars are purple now. Jake's gonna go paint his hood and he's got to figure out how he's gonna mount his front bumper. But after that, we're gonna be big perping. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.